What's going on, guys? EirronJ, and welcome to another episode of our Hull City career mode on Football Manager 22. So we are currently sitting in 7th place. We had a few decent games last episode. We're not doing too bad, considering we're supposed to avoid relegation. Well, I mean, technically we're supposed to finish mid-table, but I think we can easily do that. We had a decent run of games the last couple of episodes, and now we have 5 huge games. So we'll start with West Brom. Okay, so this is the team we are going to be using. We've got Ingram, Elder, Greaves, Bernard, Emmanuel, Huddleston at Smith, Lewis Potter, Honeyman, Wilkes, and then Tyler Smith up top as well. Gone for a relatively unchanged side. We're happy with how the team's been playing recently. So yeah, we're just going to jump straight into it. Hopefully pick up a huge 3 points. But I mean, we're playing West Brom, so the odds are we're probably going to lose this game. I'd expect them to be getting automatic promotion this season. It's I'd say between Bournemouth, Fulham, and West Brom are the 3 teams that should be battling. One of the or 2 of those 3 will definitely be first or second, I would imagine. If I was a betting man, then the other one will definitely be in the playoffs. Can't really see anything else happening. As we mount an attack on the right hand side, it's been a decent start to the game so far. We're not getting dominated too much as we encourage the boys. And if it stays like this, currently we will be in a playoff position, which, come the end of the season, I do not expect us to be there. The goal hasn't changed. We're still aiming to be above top 10, or in the top 10. I know that we have to finish mid-table, or that's the goal, to finish mid-table. But, you know, I believe we can aim a little bit higher than that. And it looks like half-time will be approaching with a 0-0. So we're looking, unless something drastic happens now, Smith might be through. And that is just smashed past the post, as it is half-time and it is going to stay 0-0. So we've done well. I'm happy with that performance. To hold off West Brom I mean, we're only a couple of points behind them, really. But then again, we are only like 16 games into the season. So there's still a hell of a lot to play for. We might be sitting in 8th now or 7th now, but by the end of the season we could be sitting in like the bottom 6 as we concede to Matt Phillips. We have got some tired legs, so we'll make a couple of substitutions. We'll bring Longman on. We'll take off Elder for Fleming. And we will also bring on Williams as well, who's not super happy with his play time, but when we've got other players keeping him out of the team, what can we really do? And Fleming actually is a player from the under-21s team who we've brought through, because he has broken into the team in real life. He's played a season or 2 as well, I think. So, yeah, I thought we'd bring him in and then we can always swap him and Elder out if and when needed. Elder can't play every single game. He gets pretty tired. As you'll be able to see, that we still have Ingram in goal. Baxter, obviously the keeper on loan from Chelsea, is nursing back that injury, so he should be back pretty soon. So we will have our first choice keeper back. But I mean, Ingram's doing a good job so far. To only concede 1 goal to West Brom in the 80th minute, I can't complain. We have gone attacking though for the final 10 in the hopes that we can maybe salvage something from this game. It's not looking likely, as full time approaches. I mean, 1-0, I'll take that result against West Brom, especially away from home. Okay, next match then, we are away again against Barnsley. We've gone for a relatively unchanged team. We've brought in Baxter, he's back from his injury. And we also will... I'm debating whether to rest a couple of players. We've got some nice links forming there. The familiarity is nice and high. The intensity is just about where we want it to be in this league. There's a lot of games, so it's always going to be pretty intense, especially as a team that's on the back foot. So yeah, that is the team we are going to go with. Fairly unchanged. We've brought a couple of players in. Just Baxter, I think, actually, that's come onto the starting 11. Who is the first choice. I would expect us to be a lot more competitive in this game than the previous one. But it's the Championship. Anything can happen. West Brom could have had a bad day. Barnsley could have an insane day. And then on the flip side, we could go absolutely ham. But we have dropped down to 10th, which is about around where we want to be. So we need to be picking up a couple more results, I think, to keep us in that area. As it looked like it could have been an early goal for Barnsley. We will encourage the boys because it's looking like one-way traffic at the minute. Getting absolutely dominated in terms of possession as well. 63% to 37. As that is, all I can say is that is a beautiful strike. Unfortunately, it's the opposite way, but it's a good strike nonetheless. And now we really need to get ourselves back into this, and we instantly reply with George Honeyman. Lovely little pass from Lewis Potter. Passes it through to Honeyman, who looks like he beats the offside trap. That player's playing him on and then slots it into the top right-hand corner. And yeah, you've just got to praise the boys for that. Just a great play from the boys. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be one of those kind of games, I think. Oh no. Why, Huddleston? Okay. That is very annoying. And now we go from a game where we could be getting something from it to playing on the back foot. We're going to have to take our striker off. That's just all there is to it. We'll change Honeyman to a support box to box. It's not great. This is it. This is not great. How do we proceed? I think we've got to just play our standard formation and then just get rid of our striker. Smith's going to have to drop into an attacking mid position, but we can't really have Honeyman as a support player. We need to go defensive really, unless we play two players in the support role. Okay, let's leave these two as attack. We're gonna have to bring Smith back at some point, but hopefully this midfield is not struggling too much, but we will have to go defensive. Try and salvage something from this. A point would be a miracle at this point, so let's encourage the boys. Yeah, it's just all one-way traffic, isn't it? And they managed to tap the ball into the back of the net. Oh, this is going to be a long, long day at the office. Down to 10 men. 25th minute. We're already 2-1 down. I can't see it getting any better for us. At this point... Yeah, okay, 3-1. I mean, at this point, we can't really... Going defensive doesn't really make a difference to us. Apart from us salvaging, like, our goal difference, it's not going to do anything. So we might as well go attacking and just try and outscore them, I guess. It's the only way we're going to be able to do anything. It's 4-1. 3-1 now. No, it is 4-1, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, that could have ruined our top 10 hopes as we drop down to 11th. The goal difference is taking a little bit of a beating. Yeah, it's just not a great one, is it, to be honest? Can we hold on to half time? We can. Okay, so we managed to stop the bleeding a little bit. Yeah, we're sitting in 11th. Just make all these subs as they come up. Yeah, it's not great, is it? It's a bad result for us. I mean, Barnsley are trying to push for top 6, so I guess it'd be better to lose to a team like Barnsley as opposed to someone like, I don't know, Peterborough. Someone at the bottom of the table. You know, Derby would be a bad one. Millwall would be another one. We've got Millwall next, I think, actually, or in a couple of games, I think. And we've got a lot of tired legs, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're just going to stay defensive. Hopefully, we don't concede any more, and we stay in 11th place. We're just doing damage control at this point. It's not been a great game, though, has it? And we lose Huddleston as well, who's been probably one of our best defensive midfielders so far this season. But what can you do? These things happen, I guess. This is what Football Manager is all about. He will accept his fine and he will learn from it. Huddleston's usually a lot more like composed than that. I'd expect it from Smallwood. I wouldn't expect it from Huddleston. So that's a shocking one. I think that will seal it for us. That's going to be another loss on the record. A little voice crack there. And we're going to be dropping down a few spots. Yeah, let's just jump into the next one. That's a very, very disappointing result for us. Okay, this is the big one for me. This is Hull City versus Birmingham. And actually, when this video is going to go out, Hull City will be playing Birmingham. So these dates have lined up perfectly. Because, the Hull City Birmingham game will have finished by the time this video is out. But hopefully, this result right here when I'm recording this can mimic the actual result from the Birmingham match. But we'll see. We will see. Nice little bet on with my buddy Stars, who's going to win the actual match. Hopefully in this one I get some bragging rights. As, the ball's flopped across. We have brought Doherty into the team, as you can see. I kind of skipped the team intro thing a little bit. Apologies. But yeah, we've gone for a practically unchanged side. Fleming's come in, and that's pretty much it. Doherty's come in for the Huddleston, who we're not happy with at the minute. Smith's back in the team. I don't think he came out of the team, but Smith's playing again. Him and the other Smith, Tyler Smith, and Matt Smith obviously have some great link-up play. Emmanuel has taken a knock, so he's going to have to jump off. Bring on Louis Coyle, who we rested because he was a little bit tired. And then Emmanuel just, didn't let him back into the team, did he? He's been great for us. Say we're in 11th when we should really be, I'd say, in a relegation battle. With the team we've got, I think we should be sort of in the bottom. I'd say maybe in the 17th to 20th position. I think that's where Hull City should be with the team we've got. We haven't been able to invest or anything like that. We've just got a few players on loan as well, and we will be trying to sign a few of them. Baxter, Smith, we'll see. Some of them might not be interested in coming, but we'll see what we can do with that. As we are in the second half already, and it's been a pretty boring one so far. It's been a very even game though as well. I can't really complain too much at that. I know my buddy Star is going to be watching this one closely as Chong takes the lead. We are not happy with that. Let's go attacking in the hopes that we can quickly take control of this one, get a goal back. We are at home. We should be able to. As Smith picks the ball up in the opposition half. Come on, Potter. Somebody get the ball in the box. Cole picks it up, passes it to Honeyman, back to Coyle. And that is over the bar. Come on, boys. Fire them up. In the hopes that this works for us. That's a nice interception from Ingram. Ingram's come back into the team as well, yeah. Baxter was a little bit tired, so thought we'll play Ingram. He usually does okay for us. As Lewis Potter's picked up the ball. And Honeyman, from the rebound, puts the ball in the back of the net in the 70th. And now we have a game on our hands. The stats have been pretty much the same as well. 5 shots on targets each. We've kind of edged the expected goals, which is to be expected. Possessions pretty much there or thereabouts the same. pass completion. We'll make a couple of substitutes. Bring on Longman. Hopefully he can spare us on for a win. As we're sitting pretty much in the same place as Birmingham as well. They're like 2 spots behind us. As we look to try and find the winner in this one. And Lewis, oh, it's Longman. Hits the substitute. He comes on and instantly makes an impact as we go 2-1 up against the Blues. And now we are, from backpedaling, all of a sudden we are now trying to hold on to this one. So I expect a lot of pressure in these last 10. Hopefully we can weather the storm. It's looking like all Hull City pressure at the minute though, which you would expect. We are playing at home. And we are playing against, similar to us, a struggling Birmingham side. They're just average, aren't they, in this? They're not doing anything too crazy, but we do pick up a win. I will take that all day long. Okay, next game we've got Cardiff, and we've gone for an unchanged side. The team that beat Birmingham City is the team we will be using as the players are warming up. And yeah, a big result. Big result last game. Beating Birmingham is a big one. They're about the same place we are, so it's always good to beat teams that are in or around where you are as well, and not just rely on beating the smaller teams. But Cardiff is in exactly that same situation as we approach the 10th minute, and it's looking pretty even. Had a few games away from home this episode. We've not really faced anyone apart from West Brom that's a massive opponent for us as well, as we actually concede in that first 10. As I was saying, it was even. We go ahead and concede to Cardiff. So we play really well against the big teams, but then the lower league team, or the lower down teams, we seem to struggle against. Just more of a dogfight, I guess. Maybe West Brom were having a bad day. Maybe they just misunderestimated us. As we look to equalise in the first half. It's not going to get us there. We've slowly dropped off a little bit. So we will encourage the boys as we sit in 9th place with the result as it is. I will take that. Can't complain at 9th. That does also bring Cardiff up to the same points as us, though. I think the same goal difference as well, if I'm not wrong. So we really need to try and salvage something as we go 2-0 down. And this could be bad for us. We drop down to 11th. Got some tired legs. We're going to go attacking again. It's worked the last couple of times we've tried it, apart from the Barnsley game where, of course, we're down to 10 men, so it wasn't really going to help at all. But yeah, we're approaching half-time, and it's just not good enough, is it? Not good enough at all. We've had one shot on target in this game so far. So the boys really need to pick it up a little bit. Can we do anything from this? Elders picked up the ball just on the edge of the box, passed it across to Smith. Back to Emmanuel, and can he whip a ball into the box? Wilkes gets it, passes it back, and Honeyman headers the ball wide. And we've got some tired legs starting to approach from the team, so we'll have to think about making some substitutes. We'll fire the boys up. A draw from this game at this point would be massive for us. That is our first substitution. Williams is coming on. Can he make an instant impact for us? We've scored, so he wasn't involved, but I'll take it. Honeyman with a nice cross into Greaves, who slots the ball away nicely to make it 2-1. And in 10 minutes, all we need is one. Just one goal will do it. We're back up to 9th. And it's not looking likely, is it? Unless we can get an attack from this last one. We just need one shot. And Williams, The substitute does it again. We've been making some solid substitutions. We're going to go balanced instantly on that one. And that is a beautiful bit of play there down that right-hand side. Ball slotted through to Wilkes. He picks out Williams perfectly across the face of goal, and he slots that away nicely into the bottom left. And that is a beautiful comeback for us in extra time as well, or, yeah, added time. And, yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Let's jump into the next one. Okay, final game, and we've made some substitutions. We've got a lot of tired legs out there. Wilkes. Can we afford to play Wilkes? He's a little bit tired. Yeah, it's a big... The thing is, if we can pick up like 3 points from Millwall, that's going to be huge for us. So I think I might need to risk playing Honeyman and Wilkes. But can I get away with taking Honeyman off? I don't think I can, so we're just going to go with it. We're going to lock it in. Final game of the episode. We've run through like 5 games this episode. We've really pressed on. Hopefully this makes up for the last one where it was like 10 minutes long or whatever it was. It was a bit of a rushed one. But yeah, we've played plenty in this match, as we should. Look at Millwall sitting in 21st place. We should be picking up 3 points from this game, I'd imagine. Get us closer to the safety of top 10. I mean, it's always going to be a close one. It could sway either way, to be honest. But we do get a free kick that's saved. Corner's coming in. Can anything come of this? It cannot. It's a big save from the Millwall keeper. And, I mean, so far it's been one-way traffic. We're absolutely dominating this match. We just need to put the ball in the back of the net, which sometimes can be a little bit harder than said. As we push that right-hand side again. I've noticed our attacks down the right have a lot more success than the left. So we might have to look at strengthening the left-hand side as... There we go. There's just proof of it. Tyler Smith putting in the goal from Wilkes again. Wilkes with another assist. Honeyman slots it through. Wilkes, just beautiful pace from Smith to get the ball slotted past the keeper to make it 1-0 before half-time as well. About 10 minutes to go until half-time. And that does keep us in a 9th place. Honeyman is looking tired, which we expected. We did expect Honeyman and Wilkes to get tired quickly. So we'll bring on Moncur. We'll also bring on Cannon. And then Wilkes is going to have to come off for... Oh, actually, we've also got Emmanuel tired as well. That's not great. We'll go for that. We'll go for a full substitution up to the top line. We've always got Coyle to rely on if we need to rest Emmanuel, whereas Wilkes potentially getting injured and needing a rest of a game, I think hurts us a lot more. Wilkes has been incredible for us this season so far. As we look to try and beat off this second half aggression from Millwall. We've dealt with that nicely. Still got complete control of the game. And this one should, unless I jinx it, should be going in our favour. We are sitting nicely there. I'm happy we're pushed up to 8th if the result stays as it is. So that's not a bad result for us at all. There's a lot of tired legs. We might have to rest somebody in the next game. I have to give some of the substitutes some minutes, 60, 75 minutes, something like that. Just hold on. Hopefully we can, do some damage control. These legs are tired. There's a lot of tired legs out there. We just haven't got the players to really help us through, unfortunately. Especially with that embargo, we can't really do a great deal. But that's a big result. I will take that. I am happy with today's performance from the boys. And we're sitting in 8th place now. So that is going to do it for the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy. We are sitting in 8th place, which I am more than happy with. It's been a big result for us today. We lost a couple of games. West Brom. Then we fell to who did we fall? Barnsley, I think we lost to as well. And then we picked up a massive win against Millwall. Of course, Birmingham City as well. We beat Birmingham. And then we capped it off with a draw as well against Cardiff, was it? Did we just play Cardiff? Pretty sure we did. Check the schedule quickly. Yeah, we drew to Cardiff as well. So yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Hope you did enjoy. I hope you join me on the next one. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. As always, I'll speak to you guys soon. And peace.